Welcome back. And in this video, I want to talk about one thing that a student sent me. And he says, she needs to wake up and smell the roses, smell the coffee, whatever you want to call it, before I move on. This is something that a lot of my students do. They get to the point where they go, man, I really need them to realize that they're making a really big mistake. I really, I'm going to frame this the right way. I want to make them realize that they are losing something. This is like trying to get somebody to realize a mistake before they can experience it, right? Going back to basics, when somebody really wants to be with you, they will be with you, okay? They won't have second guesses. They won't have, they understand the value, and they're going to keep that in their lives because they don't want to lose you. If they see you as rare, they won't want to lose you, right? Us as a society, we, value things that are more rare, precious metals and whatever, right? The more rare you are as a person, the better put together you are, the nicer, I don't mean nice as in like a pushover way, because that word has been tainted, I guess. But if you're kind, if you treat people with respect, but you also stand up for yourself, right? You're going to be a far more attractive person. It's going to be a better mindset for you to not think like they better realize this before they lose me, even though it's just your ego and your emotions wanting that person to want you again. You're going to want them to, love you and try to keep you in their lives. But that is going to repel. See, when you're trying to figure this stuff out, if you're trying to get someone to love you and they've never met you, right? It's weird. And people will actually apply that same idea. Oh, I want them to love me, when they have fallen out of love with you. So you try to go, okay, I'm going to use all of our history. I'm going to use everything that I can to get you to love me again, instead of going back to the basics of what made me attractive in the first place. What did I do and what was my mindset like, right? When she first met me, okay? Sorry, it's been a while since I shot a video, so I'm all over the place. But that's what you need to go back to with the right mindset, the right frame of mind. It's going to be a much better place for you than trying to get them to realize their mistake and then, love you again. That takes time, that takes patience, that takes realization from them, okay? It's very difficult to make someone get to that point. They have to be the ones that choose to do that. This particular student is going through an issue right now, and it's a difficult one because he brought it on himself, right? Got complacent, insecure, all that stuff. Basically, she outgrew him. But the point that I'm trying to say is he has now done so much work on himself that he wants her to realize the speed that he is working on himself. His potential is growing. He's realizing who he really is, all that, right? And he wants her to realize that so she can come back. And again, that's going, how can I get you to like me, instead of going, and he is doing this, but he's still thinking that he can influence her decision outwardly, which you need to go, I'm going to work on this so that I show up and I'm pointing outwards like that. And that is what people see. That's what people react to. So me personally, if I were to ever go through another breakup again, I would go, you know what? You're never going to see me again. That's how I've always done it. And they always call you. They always call you back. I just never trusted the idea of who they were with after me. I don't want to be with somebody who's been, slammed by another person. That's disgusting to me, right? For me. Other people want to do it, and I'll help you. That's why that's the point of this channel. I just assume the worst, and I know that I have an abundance mindset. I know there's plenty of people out there. There are so many older guys who have come into my coaching, and they think that life is over, right? They think that they can't date. They think that they can't get back out there, and they can. You 100% can. There is abundance out there in the world, but people are so focused on scarcity. They're so focused on negativity, on fear of loss and fears of the world. There is so much abundance in this world. You can't have it all. right? No matter what age you are, you cannot have every woman that is available that would like you, that would be attracted to you, that would be attracted to your personality, your looks, and all that. You couldn't have them all. That's the truth. Okay? So when you're trying to get someone to like you that no longer does, that is a scarcity mindset. You have to go back into yourself and go, you know what? I need to fix my mentality here and fix what I'm doing because this isn't right. I would never want to be with somebody that you know, is trying that hard to get me back if I left them. It doesn't make any sense, right? So if they were like if they're working on themselves and I knew about it, right? And they were actually more attractive. They actually, you know, worked on themselves. They, you know, emotional issues. Let's say the problem, say I broke up with a girl, right? And the problem was, oh, she get too emotional, too quick, right? No, you know, back and forth, no talk, no way to fix something. I would actually, and say I did speak to them, say they kept in contact with me, because this happens too, and they were actually better. That would make me more, because usually when people break up, they're breaking up because of one thing that led to another. It's like if it's the whole take out the garbage thing. If you don't take out the garbage, why do women get upset when guys don't take out the garbage, right? It's not that. It's that you said you would and you don't. And then because she can't trust your masculinity, now she's going, okay, I'm going to test more, right? And it turns into this snowball effect because you keep failing tests. Now she resents you. And when somebody resents you, they lose respect for you. And when she's lost respect for you, it's over. She's already calling up somebody else. I don't blame women for doing that. I really don't, right? Because I know that women don't really want to be alone. They don't like being alone, not like men do. And that's what they do. They get see, I understand them enough where I go, you know what? Their attention and validation, they're looking for that connection. They want that attention and validation to, you know, make them feel great or whatever the case may be. I know that they're going to do it. I don't get mad at them for it. So adapt and adjust. That's what I've always done. And I guess that's why I can teach this now. So I think if you guys really want to be successful, it's always going back to basics, understanding attraction, female nature, and yourself. Applying everything you can to filling your knowledge gap so you can be a better dude. You can be a better partner, a better communicator, be more respectful, kind, whatever it is that you need to work on. So don't go outwards, go inwards. Coaching's down below. Everything's down below if you want to contact me.